in today's Meet the Boss. Our guest this week is an entrepreneur whose fashion sense in maternity and babies has turned her little outfits into a major name on the high street. She also won a Veuve Clicquot's Businesswoman of the Year this week. Welcome to the show, Laura Tenison, founder and managing director of JoJo Maman Bebe. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's lovely to win an award like that. Does it actually help in business?
Oh, do you know, already I've talked to some of our store managers and we've had people coming into the stores who've said, I didn't know about the brand, and we've come in to see what all the fuss is about. So it's fantastic. It really does help. Winning Veuve Clicquot has been, you know, it's been a boost to morale for everyone in the team, not just to me, of course.
I'm sure. Now, I mean, I know very well what you do. It's kind of upmarket mum and baby stuff. I can imagine, though, that an awful lot of women would have loved to have set up the business that you have set up. And indeed, if you go onto the internet, there's lots of people trying to do baby and mum businesses. What made yours succeed?
Well, I think possibly the fact that I launched the business long before I had children. So when I started designing maternity wear, I was actually looking to design a wearable, funky, fun collection. And I wasn't just looking at sort of comfort. People do seem to think that designing maternity wear is something they should do when they get pregnant. They see there's a gap on the market. Of course, maternity collections, you know, it's a niche market. And just selling maternity wear is probably a little bit of too small a market. So we sell about 20% of our turnover is maternity wear. The rest is baby products, nursery products. We sell basically everything from pregnancy to preschool.
No, it's not a market, though, that's uncatered for. No. You think of those big brands like Mothercare, Marks and Spencer. How do you compete with those brands, or do you compete with them?
Well, I think if you're an independent retailer, which although we have 28 stores across the country and a website, we are an independent retailer. Don't try to compete with the supermarkets. The reality is, as consumers in this country and across Europe, we're all going to buy from supermarkets. You know, I buy my basics from the supermarket. I'll still buy the basics for my children from the supermarket. So what we offer is great customer service, really good value for money. We offer small boutique-style stores, which are beautiful. You get gift wrapping in store. You get sales assistants who remember your name. That's the sort of service that independents need to remember. If you walk into an independent store on a local high street, and they ignore you, or they're rude to you, will you ever go back? No. So what we need to do is offer the opposite to a web-only and a supermarket-only style shopping experience.
So you offer that added extra in-store. How does that translate, though, to your online business? Because it's quite a significant online business you have as well. Right?
Yes, about 50% of our turnover is mail order. What we do is we have a truly multi-channel retail experience. So people can come in store, they can try something on, and then they can decide that actually they don't want to carry it home. We can place the mail order, it can be delivered to their home free of charge two days later. So this is the sort of service that I think retailers are going to have to accept if the consumer wants. Our consumers may want to buy from us at 2 o'clock in the morning. They might be giving their baby a night feed and suddenly remember, I need a new product. We don't charge postage and packing, so they can do that quick order for a delivery a couple of days later, or they can nip into a store and pick something up, or we have a lovely 200-page catalogue that they can take to the park and be flicking through as their children play on the swings.
Now, of course, I would imagine that your business is the kind of thing that gets hit by recession, because it's about treats, it's about extras, and you can't compete obviously with prices in a shop like Mothercare. So was it a tough time for you?
Well, funnily enough, we're extremely good value, and I think that the consumer is pretty discerning these days. They understand value. We also offer niche market products which you can't find in Mothercare or in the supermarket or in the chain stores. So consumers come to us knowing that if they buy a garment from us, it'll probably work as a hand-me-down for 2 or 3 children. So actually, in this recession, we've grown about 12% on a like-for-like basis year on year. So we're not suffering at all. And in fact, it's a wonderful time if you are an independent on the high street. There are some great opportunities, and we're currently opening about 6 stores in the next few months.
So actually, you're able to grow in a recession?
We have, all self-funded.
Very good. Thank you very much indeed,
Laura.
Congratulations, and thank you for joining us this morning.